Hey guys, welcome back to a new driving season for the Porsche Club. The scene you previously saw was actually yesterday, and I kind of feel like I've wasted my time because overnight the heavens have opened. It's really wet and damp this morning, so we are on our way down to Porsche Centre T-side to get the car up on the ramps. So we're going to have this car inspected, which is really important for me actually, because it's the first proper inspection that I've had done on this car since I actually bought it. All of the previous checks that I did was just me and myself. I don't profess to be a professional on these air-cooled Porsches, so I'm hoping to learn a few things and maybe understand what the weaknesses of this car are indeed. So we're heading down to a service station first of all, where we're going to meet a few of the guys who are also coming in their Porsches. I hope they're bringing their Porsches because this weather, it doesn't lend itself to Porsche driving and having fun on those twisty roads on the way down. Steve in his 964 God's Red, and that is a thing of beauty. Got a lot of work done on this car. Oliver's 3 litre 1983 SC backdate, and that is beautiful. How about that?
I'm a bit paranoid. No, nothing's on fire yet.
So this is Phil's 2013, 12, 13 Boxster S, 3.4 litre, and you've owned it for how many years? 2 and a bit years?
18 months.
18 months, yeah. Those Carrera Classic wheels, they really suit this car. Really do this car justice. So we've arrived at Porsche Centre T-side, and well, it's worked in our favour that all of these spaces were actually taken, because we've got really good parking out the front here. So you may notice the wheels are a bit different. He's been having a bit of an issue with the rears, so he's getting the rears machined, and they'll be back on. The correct rears will be back on soon, but I think those fronts look really good. The side profiles. And actually the rain has helped the look of these cars, because I think the flat profile of the black tarmac makes these colours stand out. So we've got a nice GT4 incoming here, black on black, and that looks mean. So what size are they? 17s, right? Steve's just lining his 964 up. Oh shit! Christ, that looked like he was going to hit it there. So what we can do is we can go through the garage area, and that's the beauty of this. They kind of like, they open up the garage area to us. It's a kind of like really relaxed, chill out kind of area where you can walk underneath all of the cars. You can just speak to other enthusiasts, take a look at other people's cars, get ideas from the technicians. So we're going to get my car in pretty soon. I've never had it checked out before with any kind of specialist or anything like that, so it'll be interesting for me to get a better idea of what's going on underneath my 3.2. Here's Ollie's 3 litre. It does seem quite strange actually watching somebody else drive your car, especially when it's a lady. She does make that car look cool, cooler than I probably ever could. Must be a bit of an issue getting it lined up, I think. That one's a bit heavier, isn't it? You need a bit of you've had a bit of a workout, don't you? Yeah. Yeah. So, moment of truth, lifting it up. This is where I find out how much it's probably going to cost me in repairs. So, this is my first proper look underneath. There's a leak there of sorts. So we noticed that is the only boot, which is alright, because if you look at the split in that one there, it's massive. There's a split in this one here, and then it leads on to that one there as well. So that's a job that needs doing. So the car's still up on the ramps. I'm actually pretty happy with everything. There was a few, like you saw, CV boots which seemed to have split. Interestingly though, the Porsche technician didn't pick up on any of those, and I think probably the problem is that these Porsche technicians, they're probably just more suited to dealing with the more modern stuff. Like you see, you've got a 981 there, you've got another 981 behind it. So I think they're more day to day, they're usually dealing with like the new modern stuff, and they're just the air-cooled stuff. Probably just don't know what they're looking at. Oh so cool. Yeah, it's got like the proper car plane and everything. Yeah, it's really good.
I've seen it like up and I was like, there's really digital displays in here. What's that?
It's good for what it is. In a car like that, you wouldn't expect it, would you?
Yeah, it's a cool thing.
It's really cool.
Yeah. I like it.
So this is the first time I've actually seen one of these in person. It's the new 911 ST, and for all intents and purposes, it is a beautiful looking machine. Now, while I'm just looking around here, see in your head. Try and put a figure in your head of how much you think this car is worth, or how much, should I say, how much you think it is for sale for. 525 brake horsepower, I believe, rear wheel drive, and it's got about 2,500 miles on the clock. It is a thing of beauty. There's absolutely no getting away from that. We'll go around to the front in a second and show you how much this is going to cost. If you wanted to buy this today, you're paying £385,000 for this 4 litre naturally aspirated flat 6, and it is in fact 525 brake horsepower. And here's a car that I've always had a soft spot for. It's the Porsche 991 911R. So what this is essentially a lightweight GT3, but the only difference is, well, not the only difference, but the 991 GT3s, the dot ones, they only come in a PDK. Well, this is a manual. Obviously it doesn't have a spoiler on the back, so it's kind of like what the kind of the 991.2 and then the 992s went on to become touring cars, so the GT3 Tourings. But these, for me, in this colour, always just been an absolutely amazing piece of machinery. I'll never be able to afford one, unfortunately. The prices of them, they are always just like skywards of £300,000, that is. But yeah, what a thing of beauty. Okay guys, so we are just leaving the Porsche Centre now. Quite an enjoyable morning actually, not too many problems with the old 3.2, just maybe a little bit of a leak, I think, upon further inspection. I think it was probably more to do with the dirty water dripping on the pipes. I don't think it was a leak as such, but then we also had those CV boots, which, you know, for a 30-odd-year-old car, to only have problems with the CV boots, it is something I'm really happy with. So that's what these mornings are all about, though, the enthusiast mornings where we all get together, kick a few tyres, have a look at each other's cars, and that's what the Porsche Club of Great Britain is all about now. We're in Region 3, which is the northeast of England. So the organisers, they're generally quite friendly with the Porsche Centre Teesside, but I'm not necessarily saying that is always going to happen in your Porsche region. But if you like the look of these kind of mornings, it's definitely worth speaking to your regional organisers to see if there's something that they could do in order to put on one of these mornings. And I think you get a lot out of it. Maybe just learning about your car if you didn't know a lot about it. Or indeed, if you're an enthusiast and you do know your way around it, it's a chance to get your car up and make sure everything's ticking over quite nicely. So it's back down on the motorway. We'll hopefully find a few twisty roads on the way back home. Thanks for watching, guys. And if you haven't already, then, you know, please do subscribe to the channel. Hopefully we'll be doing a lot more Porsche content in 2025. See you on the next video.